How did a show filled with glamour and drama turn into a battleground of racism? Vanderpump Rules, a reality TV show known for its drama and scandal, has faced its share of controversies over the years. However, one issue that has recently come to the forefront is the racist behavior exhibited by some of its cast members. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at the racist moments and the cast whose words and actions cross the line in the Vanderpump Rules. Of course, Vanderpump Rules is a reality show that's characterized by its drama ranging from relationships, romance, and disagreements to betrayals. It's one that got the attention of viewers from across the globe. However, things took a dark turn when issues of racism among some of the members of the cast started to spring up. The show, which depicted the lives of Lisa Vanderpump's restaurant, was now under scrutiny for perpetuating one of society's most pressing issues: racism. This was shocking, and it transformed the show, once a guilty pleasure, into a reflection of society's deep-rooted problems. Although quick responses were given, the acts will forever taint the legacy of this reality show. Now, which of the cast members are behind this? Let's take a closer look. Now, you won't believe who's first on the list. The fans' favorite, Stassi Schroeder. Stassi is the character that lies at the center of Vanderpump Rules' controversial issues of racism. What a surprise! Stassi was known for her abrasive and outspoken personality, which has always caught the attention of many, and of course, she's one of the cast members that are most loved by the fans. However, her behavior went beyond the borders of a reality TV show, exposing deeper issues of racism that shocked her fans and the viewing public. What? How did that happen? Well, one of the shocking incidents took place in episode 10 of season 4, titled No Strings Attached, when Stassi made some insensitive and racial comments in a podcast interview. On Stassi's now defunct podcast, Straight Up with Stassi, she expressed her frustrations on #OscarsSoWhite, which describes the lack of diversity in nominations at the Oscars. There, she condemned and questioned the movement, asking why everything has to be about race. She highlighted that only people of color were nominated in a particular category to meet a quota. Her words and expressions sparked outrage that was fired back and deemed insensitive toward the struggles of marginalized communities in the entertainment world. However, the most damaging action to Stassi came to light in her relations with Faith Stowers, a black cast member that was featured in seasons 4 and 6. In episode 16 of season 6, titled Beads, Bear, and Tears, Stassi and Kristen accused Faith Stowers of a crime that she didn't commit. Surprised, right? Well, what's even more shocking was that the incident took place off-screen in 2018, when Stassi and Kristen saw a black woman in a news article who was wanted for theft. They wrongfully identified the black woman in question as Faith, despite no evidence of any alternative to support their claim. They called in the police, putting Faith's life at risk. This could have ended in an unprecedented scene, especially due to racial profiling that usually leads to a problematic and dangerous encounter for blacks with law enforcement. What was the implication of the show and the response to Stassi and Kristen? Well, keep watching so you don't miss out on it. The result of this act was revealed in 2020, and of course it led to backlash on Vanderpump Rules, condemnation, and ultimately Kristen and Stassi's firing from the reality show. The outcry from the overall public was responded to by Bravo and the production company Evolution Media, emphasizing that they would not be a party to and would not tolerate any form of racist acts. While Stassi is seen to be the instigator and the one that shocked fans the most, Kristen's role in this incident shows that she was far from innocent. Her actions, combined with Stassi's actions, painted a disturbing picture of racial insensitivity within the show and highlighted the toxic behavior that had been overlooked for a long time. Although Stassi and Kristen issued a public apology, identifying that their actions were completely wrong and racially insensitive, the damage had already been done. Their involvement in this controversy displayed the deeply rooted racial abuse in the reality show. These actions tarnished their image, and it did cast a wide shadow over their previous fame on Vanderpump Rules. Of course, this also marked a turning point in the reality show's legacy. This behavior of theirs earned Stassi Schroeder the title of the most racist cast member on Vanderpump Rules. Moving forward, the next cast member guilty of inciting racial controversy on the show was Jax Taylor. Jax has been a central figure since the inception of Vanderpump Rules. His contribution to the tension of the reality show has only made viewers more interested in it. Known for his unpredictable behavior, Jax has been found embroiled in the show's racial controversies, especially as a supporter of Stassi and Kristen during the Faith Stour incident. What a surprise! Jax Taylor's first involvement in racism was revealed when Stassi and Kristen wrongly identified Faith Stour as a suspect in a crime that she didn't commit. His orientation to the cast members involved in the controversies gave a perception of his racial insensitivity. In episode 16, season 6, the same episode where Faith was accused of a crime that she didn't commit, it was revealed that Jax was having a short affair with Faith. Although this caused tension that made viewers more interested in the reality show, it was Jax's actions, including his insensitive comments, that raised eyebrows. Jax Taylor made some comments about Faith on and off screen that were derogatory to her personality, reinforcing negative stereotypes. His comment about Faith Stour implied that she was not trustworthy. And of course, this made her alienated from other cast members. Aside from what he did in the show, Jax has been making some controversial remarks in interviews that have sparked attention. However, all of this came to the light of scrutiny after the incident between Stassi and Faith. His comments included a tweet in which he criticized former 90 Day Fiancé star Jay Smith, a black man, using stereotypical language about his criminal background. As Stassi and Kristen's racial controversy was ongoing, fans drew the attention of the show to Jax's statements and called for scrutiny as well into his firing from the show. In no time, Bravo announced that Jax Taylor and his wife Brittany Cartwright would not be returning to the show in subsequent seasons. While the reason for his removal from TV was not officially stated, fans believed it was because of his entanglement in the issues of racism. And that brings us to the next names that were found to be culprits in the dark issues of racism: Brett Caprioni and Max Boyens. These two joined the show in Season 8 in 2020. They were both employed as workers in Lisa's restaurant, and quickly they got involved in the drama that defined the show. Fans quickly picked interest in them for their character and display. However, their stay on Vanderpump was short-lived as their racist involvements came to light, leading to their backlash on the show, as well as their eventual removal from the series. The controversy came to light when old tweets from both Max and Brett resurfaced, where they used racist and offensive language. These tweets were made before their feature on Vanderpump Rules. However, fans made it their duty to ensure that anyone who would be on screen must be clear of any racial involvement. Max, who was the manager of Tom Tom, one of Lisa's establishments, has been found using the N-word severely, along with other derogatory statements about black people. He also tweeted and said something against the Asian race. Quote, "There's something about Asians that just makes me want to punch them in the suck hole." End quote. Brett, on the other hand, who was a SUR employee and known for his flirtation with Shiana Shea, was found guilty of racist acts. His racial remarks came to light just like Max's. Their tweets made their way online in the early periods of 2020, just when Season 8 was airing. This caused a lot of buzz and uproar from the media, leading to their immediate removal from Vanderpump Rules. Their tweets were outrightly condemned, and they both issued a public apology. Brett expressed regret in the Season 8 reunion, saying that he was disgusted with himself for his last comments. Max also apologized and emphasized that he has grown since he made those comments. Despite the remorse for their actions, the damage was done already. The exposure of racism on Vanderpump Rules reveals a troubling trend amongst the key cast. From Stassi and Kristen's accusation of Faith and Jack's support of them to the derogatory remarks of Brett and Max, now as the show moves forward, these incidents serve as a reminder of the importance of accountability and change. What do you think this racism controversy means for the future of Vanderpump Rules? Let us know your opinions in the comments section, and if you found this video insightful, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more in-depth analysis and behind-the-scenes insights into your favorite reality TV shows. Thank you for watching.